introduction.
And here we go. So, last week, for the people that are viewing this on YouTube, provided there are viewers on YouTube, we did not have a session because my players were upgrading their characters to level 2.
Yay!
That was like an entire session length of stuff. Prior to that, you guys were in Troyes, and you dropped off Kit and Cade at the Loving Arms with Ermina, the half-elf, half-gnome owner of the establishment, on the suggestion from Arkulf, the guard captain. After you dropped them off, you returned to speak with Remy Duval, where you learned that he was going to send a wagon of food to the village that I still don't have the name of because I didn't watch the episode. Oops.
Man, you had these 2 weeks, I'm just saying.
You know, I have other shit going on, woman. Other games to play, other games to plan. Anyway, so you you have returned and are now going to escort this wagon to the village that shall at this point in time remain nameless. And so yeah, you guys are doing that. I think it was the evening time that you were gonna start escorting, not in the morning. It was like first thing.
Yeah, that is correct, because it is a perhaps illicit.
Possibly. All right, so it's probably just a smidge after dinner time, and you are riding along or following along with this wagon as it heads south towards Langres. What would you guys like to do during your travels? You have roughly 3 or 4 days.
I'm going to sit on my cart, drink from my flask, and begin to write in my notebook.
Okay. What are you writing?
He's just dabbling some things he refuses to let other people see.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
I want to peer over his shoulder.
Alright.
See what he's writing.
Make a perception seeing check. Alrighty. Let me pull up something real quick. And you are attempting to not let him see this, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so you would want to make a dexterity either just a legerdemain, which is use a sleight of hand to trick others, hide things, and pickpockets. You're trying to hide your book.
Boom.
Okay, so you sense Leo like looking over your shoulder, and you quickly cover your book with your hand, but not before he sees like 3-ish sentences.
I quickly remember what, like, the style of calligraphy he does. I sit right next to him and do a calligraphy check and see if I can write in a better handwriting than him.
Hey, question: does Peter speak Dwarf, or can Peter read Dwarvish, or can Leo read Dwarvish?
That's a good question. What languages does Leo have?
I doubt it. What would it be under?
I think it's under your background.
No, I don't. Does it matter? I can tell it's in Dwarven, like symbols, and
Wow.
I just try to write better than him.
So you're basically copying the symbols he's written, and you're just trying to make them look prettier.
Yep,
Okay.
that's my goal this whole trip.
And that's copyrighted
Say
material.
it, say it. What kind of check do I need to make?
Are you writing in calligraphy, or are you just writing?
I'm just writing, but if I see him try to outdo me with prettiness, you're pretty darn sure that I'm going to give him a run for his money.
All right. So Leo, given that you don't actually understand the language he is writing in, so you're not sure what the letters would look like outside of what you see on that page, just make a writing check.
While this is going on, I treat this like high school, and I go, "Oh shit, it's a write-off."
Writing?
It's intelligence writing.
Should I make?
Wait. Hold on.
If that's the case, then I would like to be in this round because I have not seen.
No, because intelligence writing is just expressing yourself with the written word. So
He can make a calligraphy check.
Yeah, it'll be a calligraphy check to see if you can make them look the same, which is the actual penmanship. All right,
Do I make an opposed calligraphy check?
Sure, go for it. Who has the best penmanship?
Dang it! What the heck? What the heck?
Oh, double sixes.
So Leo, you take a seat next to Ernest on the back of the cart, and as you go to begin copying the letters, the cart hits a fucking rock. God damn, a fucking rock! And it just looks nothing like what Ernest has written.
But even with that roll, it looks pretty darn good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's true, it does.
Leo just pouts and like, because I can't speak stupid Dorish, or I can't write in Dwarven. He just pouts in the corner.
Brother, did you try doing a calligraphy contest with the fact that you know that I have proficiency in writing versus you?
This has nothing to do with writing though. It's just penmanship. And then I'll start inventorying the thing. Makes you feel better.
Inventorying the cart?
In common.
Oh, okay. What is everybody else doing?
Wait, we're traveling for the next 3 days, is that right? To get to where we need to go first?
This is literally the first day of traveling.
They suck.
Okay, and what are we transporting? What have we? I forgot what we were transporting. It's a one-way.
It's a one-way trip.
Okay.
And you recall that Remedival asked his little helper boy to go and take an inventory of all the foodstuffs he has and see how much surplus there was.
Okay, so it's just a food train going to a city that needs it, or a town, or a village.
That is your assumption, yes.
Okay. I can't do anything because I can't pull it.
I mean, I can make rolls. I can make rolls for your character if that's what you
I would like to think, it's extra food. Let me try to swipe some for myself.
You're gonna what now? You broke up a little
I'm gonna
bit.
try. It's probably because I'm heading into a dead zone, but I'm gonna try to swipe some free food off of the inventory.
You're gonna steal food that's given to the poor? Just say. I stare at my sister.
Make a perception check.
And then I look the other
direction.
direction.
Seeing.
Can't beat that. You know that.
You might be able to beat that. You never know. No, you don't beat that.
Oh, geez. I'm gonna write that down in my thing. in my list.
So Lily got a 19, by the way, there, T.
Yeah, she crushed that roll.
So Lily, Lily slips her hand into one of the barrels and grabs a the first thing she gets her hand on, it pulls it out, and it's a dried apple. And slips it in her pouch, like, okay.
That's cool. Save it for a rainy day.
What is everybody else doing?
Is there maps or anything up with the drivers of the cart?
He has a small map of the region, yes.
Okay. Grimmel is going to be poring over the maps to try and find his hometown that the healer woman mentioned in his head.
Okay. Your microphone sounds horrible right now.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Or have you just been drinking a lot tonight?
I have had maybe one or two.
No, it's getting very garbled when you talk.
Okay.
That's a little clearer. I don't know what if you did anything, but
Alright, how's that? Any better?
yes, I caught that you were looking at maps to find your hometown. Yes.
Yes.
Your hometown of Kerfaldir.
And Grimwolf is actually dumb as shit, so he probably doesn't know how to spell it. He's just looking and trying to find anything.
Alright, so in your looking, you see that there are several indicators on every mountain range on the map that shows that there might be some sort of civilization within the mountain range itself. But what'd you say about reading?
He's probably dumb as shit, so he does not know how to spell
Okay.
the name of his hometown.
Okay.
And is far too proud to ask for assistance.
Okay. So for reference,
What's that trying to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and let me see what layer the actual map is. Okay, the layers on the map layer. I'm gonna go on the object and token layer, and I'll make little dots where you see things. Little purple dots. You see something here. Wow, that's a horrible purple dot. I'm just going to ping. You see something here at the base of the mountain where the rift meets the mountain range. You see one to the west of that. Both of those in the Alps. And there are two in the Pyrenees.
Okay.
And the mountain range to the far east also has several what looks like they could be Jesus, that's not way down there, man. Ooh, what the heck just happened? Like we lost T. Okay.
How many were in the?
There's like 3 in the mountain range to the east, sort of evenly spaced.
Okay.
I'm just quietly sitting there prepping myself for smashing faces.
And then you also notice that there is some indication that along the rift itself there is what appears to be some form of civilization, either on the very edge or physically within the rift. It's hard to tell on the map just because of where it's drawn.
Whereabouts on the map is it?
So there is one directly east of Reims.
Okay.
There is one slightly north and directly east of Troyes on the east side of the rift, right near the mouth of the Danube, or the not the mouth, but the delta. No, the mouth. And that is it.
Okay.
Alrighty. What else are you going to do? That is tea.
Much like myself, he is going to drink.
Alright. What is Gar going to do?
Just quietly preparing for the next fight, hopefully.
Okay. So, the trip from Troyes to the small village that you are taking these foods to, is fairly uneventful. When you arrive at a fork in the road, a smaller, less traveled road leading off of the main road, the driver tells you that that he can take it from here. You are free to continue on to where it is you were going. No need for you to continue.
Okay.
Was that the plan? I thought we were supposed to escort it to at least the town.
Whoa, did we get paid?
Is Lily saying that?
Yes, I'm just getting clarification of what the assignment was supposed to be.
Okay. The driver says, yes, normally I would be escorted all the way to town. However, given that you were attacked with the previous wagon, previous merchant and his wagons, I suspect you probably injured some folks quite badly. And you rolling up into town, maybe not a good idea.
We didn't leave any survivors, so the dead man tells no tale.
What do you mean you didn't leave any survivors?
The people that mugged us?
Yeah,
People did run.
Yeah, all but two of them ran away.
All right, fair enough.
And they're from this town, is what you're implying?
Wait, what now?
So he's implying that those people are from this town.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can make a...
How does this driver know that?
Are you asking this driver that?
I want to do... Okay, so I know that even though it was nighttime, can I do some kind of check if I recognize him, that he was one of the people that possibly could have ran away?
You can do a perception check.
Yes, please.
For that one, it's going to be perception seeing.
Yes. I don't have control yet, just letting you know.
Oh, you don't?
No, I'm not home yet. I was at a dead zone. Sorry.
I just closed your sheet because I thought you were home already. Because it's the allotted time.
Touche, it is, but it was a dead zone in my drive.
Grr. Alright, let's see here. Perception seeing. That's a 12. So you look at the driver really closely, and you're giving him like the squinty look, like, do I recognize you? And you do not.
Can I insight check him to see whether or not he is like disgusted with the fact that we are the people that were escorting him? Like,
Yeah.
is he seemed offended or
You
anything like that?
you can do an empathy check.
Okay.
That was
Big money.
also a 12.
Good lord, I can't do anything off of people.
Oh man, it was the first roll was a 5-3-4 and the second roll was a 4-4-4. So, I mean, he didn't seem to care one way or the other that you were the ones escorting him.
Okay.
I mean, you're welcome to talk to him.
Is he the only one on this cart, or are there others of us here?
He is the only one on this cart.
Oh yeah, feel free to talk to him if you need to like beat the crap out of him. Gar's here.
I can handle myself, remember that.
That's true. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, I am of a sensitive disposition, so I'll let people like Gar and.
As you're saying this, he looks at you like, wait, what?
Don't worry about it. I'll get back to writing.
Did we get jumped? When did that happen?
He eyes Gar a little weirdly like, I don't want him to beat the crap out of me.
And answer the ladies' questions.
I'm just wondering, you said normally we would continue escorting you. Is there any, besides the fact that the people that jumped us, are in this town of why we can't continue on?
I
We're
mean,
civilized people. We're not like we're gonna go all like, guns blazing going into town.
okay, admittedly, you are civilized people as far as I can tell. You were just doing your job guarding the caravan. However, should you have killed somebody, or permanently maimed or injured somebody severely, that is somebody's husband, wife, brother, sister, mother, father. Probably not a good idea to be bringing the individuals up into the city or the little town that did that.
Valid point.
I have a question.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I have a question for our driver. Does he usually make journeys back and forth between Langres and Troyes? Where's he from? What's his story?
So okay. During the 3 days that you were traveling, you probably would have talked to him a little bit. He is from Troyes. He has been in Remy Duval's employ for the last 6 years. Prior to that, he did some farm work just outside of Troyes in the northern river valley area.
I'll ask him what he thinks about us, our journeying, us and my companions.
What about you?
Well, I mean, like, has Remy talked about us? Remy seems pretty fond of us. Are you pretty fond of us?
You killed the undead thing, or the monstrosity thing.
That was totally us.
Mm-hmm. Yep, aware of that. Remy walked up on you guys when you were doing that. You took on the job of escorting a caravan to Langres when Remy's guards were unable to, which is probably why you were attacked. Other than that, I mean, I'm pretty neutral towards you guys.
How much do you usually get paid for these trips? Because we have a trip we need to make to Paris in about another week.
Remy usually pays me pretty well. I get 5 or 6 silver for every run I make.
Neat. I'm going to try a persuasion test to make him a contact so that we can have somebody to take us to Paris.
Oh.
And my additional motivation is that I will pay him more than what Remy pays him in order to take a little time off to
Okay.
transfer us to Paris.
Okay.
Ooh, I like your idea.
All right.
Um,
Make your persuasion roll.
Persuasion. All right, big money no whammies. Big money no whammies. Decent money.
All right. So he's not hostile towards you. He kind of grins for a second and says, "How much are you talking?"
All right, guys. What's my cut? How much money can I actually give this dude?
What's in the party?
Group inventory is 198 silver. I was going to offer him up to double.
Double of what was the highest? 8, so 16.
He said 6 to 8. Let's start at 12. I was going to offer him 12.
I'm okay with that.
I tell him 12 silver, and that if he keeps himself, available, we might be able to talk about additional payments.
Well, I don't actually own the cart. But if you throw in an extra 6 silver, I'm sure that Remy will let me borrow it for whatever personal uses I might have for it.
Well, I'm already giving you 6 silver straight in your pocket as it is. So how about this? The first 6 silver is to make up for the payment that Remy would have paid you. The second 6 silver is to pay for you being able to travel, and I'll throw in an extra 2 silver just for your trouble.
Remy's probably gonna want 6 silver for the cart.
We'll give you the 6 as long as you actually pack that cart with necessities for the travel. How about that?
So you're going to pay me for the cart, pay me to drive you to Paris, but then expect me to pay for resources that you're going to need on the trip. I feel like I'm gonna lose money on this deal.
Silver gets you a long way. I'll even throw a poem in.
Might be worth some money someday.
A poem is not going to feed my family.
It is if you sell it to the right people.
I'm not sure that I know the right people, so I'd like to stick with cold, hard cash.
I'm gonna say a word in Dwarvish. Shake my head.
For the folks that speak Dwarvish, what was that word?
Barbarians. Alright, look, because I think I have at least 16 silver as a part of my cut here.
You should have more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
I'll
have
talk to him.
that, actually.
I'll be like, look, I'll give you the 6 silver, right? But we have matters to attend to in Paris, and you got to stay there so that you can drive us back to. Are we headed back to?
Would we?
I don't know. We haven't thought that far ahead.
No, you haven't discussed what you're going to do after Paris.
I think it would depend on what happens in Paris. That would change what we would. Our course of action would be then.
All right. If we give you how much would it be even to buy a cart?
Let me look that up. Because I believe that is actually in the book.
Because if it's like 15 silver to buy a cart, we're gonna have some problems.
We can pimp it out and put some rims on it.
Oh God.
Oh.
Pimp my cart.
Fantasy Age, pimp my cart.
We're just gonna get Gromolf and Guard who teach this dude a little bit of economic respect here.
Oh, good lord.
I'm in.
Oh God.
Save me a little bit of blood so I can track him. He'll never escape.
Oh, you guys.
See, this is perfect.
Guys.
Leo can find anybody. We can always keep tabs on people. We are creating the mafia.
Wow.
Plus, I
Pretty
need your
much.
blood so I can find your soul later.
Leave the gun, take the cannolis.
Oh wow, guess what's not in this book?
How much a cart is?
Well, I'm surprised they don't have horses listed and crap like that.
Even for renting?
Maybe I missed it. I might have missed it. Hold on.
You should just
Oh.
sell it for 5 silver for us. It's fine. No one's home.
No, there isn't. There isn't a thing in here about horses and carts and things. Let me see what they suggest on the wiki, because that seems like a pretty decent website to use. And since I'm just gonna promote things, by the way, we're using Roll20. Roll20.
Spice? Spice?
Roll. Do you spice? Do you cinnamon?
Tell me more.
Buy Loot Crate!
Now you guys
No,
understand.
they're not. No, Loot Crate is not our sponsors.
I know, I'm kidding.
Let's see her. Got magic items, we got generic items, we got new items, improved weapons. Really, nothing. Nobody has decided how much the card is worth. Oh lordy. All right, so so a small tent is 10 silver,
Okay.
and a large tent is 35 silver.
Okay.
Those are stationary items.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. And a large chest is 5 gold, so we can guess a cart is going to be kind of expensive.
Yeah, that and the horse.
Yeah.
Is it gold?
Yes, 5 gold for a large
Okay.
chest. Oh man, you guys are gonna be like dragging every chest you find back to town. Hi, you wanna buy this for like
Dude, this
3
is like
gold?
5 gold, dude.
Goodness,
it
we
with
take a
us.
gold for it. All right. Well, I'll tell him. Look, we're going to be back in Troyes in about a week. Where can we find you?
You can always just ask Remy.
Do we have a name for this dude?
No.
You want to make one up?
Sure.
What's your name?
Thomas.
Tommy.
Thomas.
All right. Neat. In my notes that you don't know about, you're going to be Tommy.
Thomas what? So I can remember you. So I can summon your soul later. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man. No.
I'll find out sooner or later.
It's just Thomas. Thomas, the cart driver of Troyes.
I got my Geek and Sundry package!
What package?
Took long enough.
Gar got me a gift and I have a new hoodie.
Ooh! Does Gar want to buy me a gift?
I'll take a gift, Gar.
He got me the Critical Role hoodie.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me later on how soft and snuggly it is.
I'm about to open it in just a second, because Gar stepped away from the computer.
Okay, so you get his name. It is Thomas. That's all he gives you. So what are you agreeing on for the price? Because he wants 18 silver.
I'm okay with that, given the fact that she just did all the other math about it.
All right. Yeah,
And
we'll
it's just
come
for
find him.
me.
We'll come find him to take us to Paris for 18 silver.
Okay. All right. So, is this where you're leaving him so he can take this stuff to the village and you guys can continue on to Langres?
Yep.
All right.
So everyone's okay with that? Like, we are leaving him. Like, I don't want to have a mess that this dude died or
Do you want me to
whatever.
mark him?
Next thing you know...
I just gotta live my little life. Do you want me to mark him?
Jesus.
Just say the word. Just say the word.
god.
Wow, you guys. Wow.
Well, technically, we need to keep tabs on him anyway, so we kind of know where he's going.
So I
Quick,
think that's a yes. She wants you to mark him.
someone accidentally shoot him with an arrow.
No! Accidentally, like, knock him off the cart and make him, like, scrape his arm or something.
Jesus.
I would take my calligraphy
Uh-huh.
pen, and
Uh-huh.
I'll take the list, the inventory list, and I show it to the driver.
Yep.
Right, and then I'm like, Thomas, can you look over this list to make sure everything in the cart is there? And then I'll actually jab the calligraphy pen.
Jesus Christ.
Just accidentally. I
You do
accidentally jab
realize
it.
you used the term jab, by the way. It's not even accidentally. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to.
I accidentally slice? I don't know. What's a
So-
good word?
As you ask him to look over the list, he looks at you and says, I can't read. Why am I gonna look over your list?
Oh, okay. Then let me read it out loud to you. And when I'm about to like point, I accidentally stab him.
Oh my god. Make a dexterity check.
Of calligraphy?
No, just a dexterity check.
Oh.
Because you're not gonna like jab him and try to write really prettily on his skin.
Dang.
No, it beats his 11.
With a stunt.
I already rolled.
So you
That's cool.
you fake trip on a rock, even though you were standing still, and quote unquote fall towards Thomas, pen in hand. Thomas attempts to move out of the way and fails, and your pen jabs him ever so rudely in the arm.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Let me bandage this because I'm a healer. I bandaged that little wound right there.
Yeah, make a healing check.
Oh man, that's a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Well,
Of course,
if it fails, then I won't feel bad.
of course that's a thing.
Oh man.
Well, I'm wasting all my rolls, but that's fine.
He's rolling him to death like a mummy.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Brother,
so as
you
you're,
need to calm down. You're freaking him out a little bit that you're over mummifying him.
So as you're blurting out the "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," you take out a bandage. It's a fairly clean piece of cotton and begin to slowly wrap it around his hand, like, "Oh my god, I didn't mean to." And you've got you like wrap it like almost like a cast. Like you start around the palm and then wrap around the thumb and a little bit up the wrist and then back down. And it was serious overkill.
It'd be like all better.
For this
The
little
bleeding has
little
stopped.
jab just to get like 3 drops of his blood.
And then I turn to I look over my shoulder and look at my sister and just give her a wink, like nailed it, and then I go back. Oh wait, and then I take a piece of paper and just smear the blood, and now I have the blood of Thomas.
Are you gonna write Thomas's name on there too?
Yep, and calligraphy. Do I have to make a check?
Or better yet, you just write his name in his own blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make a calligraphy check. I think that'd be tight.
Yeah, make a calligraphy. See how? No.
Oh my god!
You
Whatever.
Oh,
It's
what an ugly calligraphy.
whatever it is. It's just
You
comedy.
you
It's
scrawl his
Elves.
name. You scrawl the name just so quickly. It does. It's like people are like, what the? Is that? Does that really say Thomas?
You know what? You know what? Don't talk to me, and then just walk away.
All right, so you guys split up from the driver and head to Langres. He heads off to the town that I don't remember the name of, and you spend the next day walking towards Langres, and you arrive safe and sound. Nobody accosts you on the road. What would you like to do from here?
Without going into town, I think we're probably going to skirt around the edges and just make our way towards the cliffs, so we can go hunting in the woods to go grab the roots and the cliff to go grab the stuff. I think everyone's in agreement that since we basically kidnapped one of the patrons of Langres, we probably don't want to like.
Yeah, we should give the town a wide berth.
Yeah.
All right. So so you don't actually walk up to Langres. You stay just within eye shot of it, so you can see the city gates. But anybody looking at you from the city gates would probably be like just your little dot on the horizon. And walk towards the forest and the chasm. So, are you guys gonna split up, or are you going to go all together and get all these items?
What possible danger could there be in splitting up?
Just asking. Yeah, I mean,
Do you want me to stab all of you so I can always find you?
I say yes, and I let him stab me.
Oh my god. Can I? Oh my god. I want everyone's blood. Sounds weird. Gar's blood.
So yeah, you now have some of Gar's blood.
Oh, wait. It's decent.
And the name is slightly more legible than Thomas.
You guys want me to track you as well? I just have
Yeah,
a
why
huge smile on my face.
Grimmel
I already
says
had mine
yes.
since we were small, so whatever.
Yeah, I don't need you to lose.
Grimwolf doesn't let you prick him with your quill. He just tears open a scab and just lets you
Of
go in.
course he would. This old thing,
Really
whatever.
disgusted, just, like, dabs a little.
I'll give him some too, but I'll tell him I expect that back.
Like, I'll try. 14 above.
Alright, so Grimolf's and Ernest's name are actually pretty legible. They're not super pretty, but they're you know, they're not just plain old writing. You have a little bit of a flourish on their name.
No, it's just really hard, writing with blood. I'm just not used to the consistency of this liquid. The medium of it. Okay, guys, we're ready. Where do you want to go?
Yes.
Should we split up then?
What do you guys want to do? You are now at the edge of the most northern tip of that wood.
I volunteer the elves and Gar for the dangerous mission and say Gromov and I should search the forest.
How dare you dump the elves onto me?
Wait, why are you bitching? You're with Lily.
Yeah, that's old news.
Wow. So, I mean, is that the group consensus that Grimolf and Ernest are going to go look for the spring thimbleberry, and Gar, Lily, and Leo are going to go look for the creeping stingweed?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
And knowing the fact that he's so over me, I'm totally gonna bug him the whole time we're gonna try to find this.
All right. Then I will do the group of 3 first. You skirt the edge of the woods, knowing that you don't have to actually enter the woods to get to the chasm. The closer
I'll be right back. Hold on.
the closer you get to the chasm, you notice that there is a mist on the ground, and the closer you get, the deeper that mist gets, to where you are almost up to your waist. Make a perception seeing check as you walk. Oh, I guess I have to roll for Lily.
No, I'm home.
give me a second, 'cause
Oh,
I'm
well,
trying to-
too late. You got a 14, woman.
Okay, thanks.
Um,
Best DM ever.
well, I mean, you had to tell me you had that nice new hoodie, so I'm like, yeah, fuck this bitch.
It's super soft, by the way.
I know, I've heard. If you want to roll for yourself, you can roll for
No,
yourself.
I'm happy with the 14. I'm okay with that.
Okay. As you are walking ever westward towards the chasm, and the mist gets deeper and deeper, is now up to your waist, you continue for about 15, 20 more feet before Leo grabs both of your shoulders, both Lily and Gar's shoulders, and stops you. And it takes you a minute, and you look down, and you see that your next footstep would have met thin air.
Well, that was comforting. Thank you, brother.
Aren't you glad you brought the elves?
It's a small drop.
I throw a rock down. Do I hear it land? Just a small drop.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ting ting. Wait for it.
Oh, that wasn't.
Ting. Wait for it. Ting ting. And then nothing.
All right, Gar, if you think it's a small jump, go ahead and jump. See what happens.
Let's
Don't.
just move on.
So you are at the chasm, or at least what you believe is the chasm. There is mist on the ground up to your waist. What would you like to do?
So, if I remember correctly, this thing actually moves. What was this plant called again?
It is called creeping stingweed.
Yeah, I think it does, and not only that, we have to repel this ravine, or this endless chasm, to get some.
Yep. Who has rope?
Is it in a traveler's garb?
Nope.
Well, I hope someone brought something else.
Well, we didn't think that one through.
Gar,
don't
what
have
do you
any.
have? Gar, what do you have in the equipment?
I do not have a rope.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Is there anything that we can make into a rope? Like
I mean-
vines and stuff like that?
Make a. Let's see here. Yeah. You head back towards the forest a little bit. Make a intelligence, natural lore.
Sweet. Heck yeah.
All right. So you make your way back towards the forest, and
Oh God, brother.
Leo knows nothing.
Look, look, Lily, a lily. That's all I see.
Look at the tree. It's a tree. As you make your way back towards the forest, you do recall that there are some creeping vines that will not sting you, nor will they in any way, shape, or form harm you in any way. That you can cut from certain indigenous trees and weave together to make some sort of rope.
I would like to do that.
All right. How long would you like to make this rope?
Brother, how far do you think we'll have to rappel down this thing?
At least 15, 20 feet?
I was thinking 20 to 30, so we'll make rope for about 50, just in case.
Fair, 50 foot
50 foot of rope?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Make a... I'm gonna make you guys use skills. So many skills.
my
Make
goodness.
make a dexterity crafting. You guys gather some vines. Lily was kind enough to let you know what it looked like and point it out when she saw it. So both Gar and Leo are able to cut it down, and you guys are able to start making vines. But everybody, make a dexterity crafting check for me.
Ooh.
All right. So you guys, it takes several hours to craft even like 20 feet of rope. So it's like going on dinner time when you finally have 50 feet of rope ready to go.
Okay. I recommend one of the elves go down, and Gar can pull us out. So I feel like he's the stronger one to pull us up in danger.
All right. Which elf will be traversing the chasm?
I guess it would be me. I have natural lore.
And you're probably more dexterous than me.
And maybe a little lighter.
Yeah.
Hey,
Either way, I
don't
still
watch what I
want
eat.
the one end to
Eh,
be tied up. I'm just saying.
You do watch what you eat as it goes into your mouth.
And then,
Okay, so you guys go back to the chasm, and you tie one end of the rope around yourself, Lily.
Yep.
Make a dexterity check on that.
Pure dex.
Pure dex. Yep, you tie the rope. You give it a little tug. You're like, that seems good.
Brother, can you double check this just in case?
perception, seeing.
Sure.
You're screwed. It looks fine.
He takes a look at it and goes, yeah, it's not a bad knot.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to die here is what's going to happen.
Gar, do you think this knot's okay?
Yep, let's do it.
You need to roll for that check!
Oh, and that's when T had to roll a new character. No. So is Gar just like, yeah, let's go, let's do this thing. Who cares about this fucking knot? Take that as a yes.
No, I'm making him roll a perception seeing check just to make sure.
See?
Yeah.
I rolled it already.
No, you didn't.
No, you did it.
There it is.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that knot looks fine.
Fantastic.
Quit
Alright.
worrying about it, Lily.
Fantastic. Let's go.
All right, you guys make your way back, or you're back at the chasm. I'm not.
Do you
all here
want
tonight.
to be sneaky while going down? Do you think that would help you?
You mean you want me to roll a stealth?
No, I mean, do you think stealth will be helpful in this situation?
It might, given the fact that it's stingy. Wait, don't I need to take something before I get like hit by these freaking things? Because aren't they poisonous?
You remember that Keeva told you that nobody has ever been stung enough to cause serious harm. It's more of an annoyance than anything.
Do you want to stealth down there? Just in case?
Yes, I'm going to stealth.
I want to cast Shadow's Embrace.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And roll. Go ahead and cast it. See if you can meet the target number. You absolutely do.
Wow.
You deepen the shadows in a 6-yard by 6-yard area within 30 feet of you for 5 minutes. Anyone in the area receives a +2 bonus to stealth. There must already be some natural shadow. Where are you casting this?
I'm sure there's like darkness in the chasm.
Yeah,
Shadows.
but where in the chasm are you casting? Are you casting like 30 feet down, or?
Darkness.
I'll cast it. So it's an area effect. It doesn't follow a person.
No, it does not follow a person.
I will repel straight down, brother. I'll just go 30 feet down.
Okay, I'll
Or
cast
as
it.
far as 30 feet.
I'll cast it 30 feet down.
Okay.
Well, can he see where the stuff is?
Can
I mean, there's some plant life growing in various locations on the chasm side. It's hard to tell exactly what it is from this distance.
Okay, so can we just cast it in a location that we think there's a lot of vegetation of some sort going down?
Yeah, you look down, and about 25 feet down, you do see a rather large patch of vegetation.
Okay.
I'll put it around that area.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys aware of what kudzu looks like?
Oh, what?
Kudzu?
Kudzu.
I'm gonna look
That's
it up
it.
now.
It's a vine very prominent in the south. It like overtakes every damn thing.
Oh yeah. It looks nice.
Yeah, it looks great. It's not friendly.
Oh.
Kudzu?
Kudzu, yeah.
Probably spelling it wrong. Totally did. Oh, okay, that stuff. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I have to roll for stealth. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, here I go.
And you will also have to roll. Okay. You will also have to roll for
The natural lore.
climbing.
Oh. Oh God, what the heck is climbing in?
Touch your strength.
So that stealth is like +2.
Yeah. Well, when she
God.
gets down to that area, yes.
Yeah, right.
Oh God. All right.
I start to jiggle the rope and see you got any more snarky comments, Elf?
I walk
Oh,
up.
man.
I walk up to Gar and go, "Excuse me," and slice it with my short sword really quick. No, I hit him.
Make it-
I
make-
hit him with my morning star. That's what I do.
Make
I
an
hit him
attack-
with my morning.
Make an attack roll.
Dang it!
What's his armor? What's his defense?
It doesn't even matter. He didn't hit him. He didn't hit him.
No way I hit him.
What's Gar's defense?
I just stare at her. No facial expression.
Ugh, stupid Gar.
Come on,
All right.
Lily, let's go.
Alright, I start repelling. Okay. Slowly.
Climbing. Make your climb check.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay. So you slowly ease yourself over the lip of this chasm and begin making your way down. You're not rappelling down so much as what you would think somebody like bouncing off the wall and then allowing rope to. That doesn't seem like a really smart idea. So you actually climb down and finding footholds and handholds as best you can. There are a few handholds and footholds that crumble beneath your weight, but you quickly catch yourself again and make your way down towards that large patch of vegetation. As you arrive near the patch, make a natural lore for me.
Dang it!
Yeah, no, this totally looks like what you're looking for. You think this might be it. You're not exactly positive.
The question is, shouldn't it start reacting to me?
I don't know, should it?
Is it? What is this thing? What are we looking
This is
for?
when the stealth check bites us in the butt because you have a 16 stealth, which means that the plant doesn't know you're there. It might not attack you.
Throw her like.
Oh yes. Okay, I'll throw a rock. Okay.
Wait, did we get it? We got a description of what these things look like, right?
Yeah.
Does it fit the description of what we were given?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, no description's perfect. I mean, I can describe a rose, and you could see a rose, and it's not the exact same description I gave you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Let's see
But
here.
a rose by any other name, Tanya. A rose by any other name.
Would still smell sweet, correct.
Okay. Where are notes does it say what I'm looking for? Keeva. Okay, Keeva. So creeping stingweed. Okay, I'm gonna grab a rock and toss it to see if there's any movement.
Okay. You pull a small chunk of loose rock off the face of the chasm, and casually chuck it towards the plant life. And as it strikes, you see some of the plant life like shift away from where it hit, and some tendrils immediately like back into the spot.
Okay,
Got it.
that's what I would want to get. Those tendril things.
I think she told you what you needed to get.
Which is the creeping stingweed. Is that not what it is?
I know, but she told you specifically on the plant what you need to get.
Oh. Which is what?
Make an intelligence check to see if you remember.
Your notes are horrible.
Well, I thought maybe are there flowers on the stingweed? Because it might be the flower on the stingweed.
Okay, anyways. Here I go. Good lord!
You know, it could be the leaves, it could be the thorns, it could be the vine itself. Just take it all, hack it all off.
I'm pretty sure it's the leaves. But
I'm gonna hack it all off anyway, since I'm not 100% sure.
You can ask me. Maybe I'll know.
Brother, what do I need to be collecting?
You're yelling up the chasm. What do I need to get?
No, wait, no, because I can communicate with my brother.
Oh,
I
that's
use
right,
our
the
communication
stone,
device.
The stone, yes.
I don't know.
Uh.
Grab everything.
God.
Grab everything.
Alright.
Unless that made something. I don't know.
Oh, just for shits and giggles, is Leo gonna ask Gar, hey, do you remember what she's gonna get?
Ugh. I just look at him. Do you? No. And then I just keep going.
I don't know. I don't have Gar make an intelligence check.
No, Leo literally looks up and is about to ask, and he goes, no freaking way. He decides to not continue his question.
Alright.
I then grab him by both arms and slowly push him towards the edge. It's like, what was that again?
Nothing. I just get.
You grab him by
Nothing.
both arms. The rope goes slack. Lily,
Of course it did.
you notice that you are now hanging on to this chasm with nothing but your physical strength.
Gar, where's the rope?
Oh, we tied it around my waist. I thought she said that.
Yeah, but it's 50 foot. She's only 30 feet down. You let go of the rope. Like, one slack.
Gar, the rope, Gar.
Wait. If it's tied around his waist, he doesn't need to keep hold of it.
Correct, but the rope has gone slack, so she's now holding on with just her strength.
I totally said it was tied to a tree.
I don't.
Whatever.
Don't
Gar was
recall
technically a
that.
tree. It doesn't matter.
Oh, God. Anyways, it is lax no matter what. So basically, fantastic. Fantastic.
I'm assuming Gar was holding on to it and like letting out slack as you needed it, so there wasn't like.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
All right, so what are you going to do down there with your
Cling to dear life to the cliff until I start seeing some more non-lax.
Do.
Gar, the rope.
I quickly grab it.
And you pull up the slack.
And then I yell, still alive, elf?
I make no noise, but then I whisper in our communication device with my brother, tell him nothing, I'm okay.
She's fine.
You idiot, I told you not to say anything.
She's dead.
All right, so the slack on the rope has lessened, and if you like let go with at least one hand, you're not gonna like shift down or anything right now.
Okay. I do that, and I slowly start collecting what I can with
Okay.
the one hand.
So you take your knife and you begin to cut pieces of the creeping stingweed away away from the mass that is there. As you cut through one of the vines, make a dexterity check.
God, this sucks.
All right.
Oh man!
You cut through. You gingerly cut through one of the vines, and you watch as another vine next to it shifts and strikes out towards you. You quickly pull your hand back, but not before a thorn scratches the back of your hand, dealing you 2 points of damage.
Does my armor class not do anything?
No.
Okay. How do I subtract it? The health bar, right?
Well, there's no character sheet up, so just do it on your character sheet. Just do the hit points. The top one. The bottom one is your total.
Okay. Okay.
So during this, you got You got 3 inches of vine.
I go at it one more time.
One more time. Roll a dexterity.
Yes.
All right. Jesus Christ. So you cut another piece of vine away, and you're ready. You're ready for it to retaliate this time, and quickly jerk your hand back and get another 3 inches of vine. I should make
Brother-
you roll it. I should make you roll a 2d6 next time, so you can determine how much you get.
Okay. Brother, I have like 6 inches. Do I get more?
Get more than just the vine.
I mean, I'm collecting whatever I'm able to
Well, I
scrape
mean,
off.
the vine.
Like, I got 6 inches worth of whatever the plan is.
So it's
Get at least 10. I feel like that's a good
Okay.
number.
Alright, I go at it again.
all right. Make a dexterity save, or roll.
Ah, come on!
I can bandage you up. Don't worry.
So you go to cut a piece of the vine away.
Yep.
And while you're ready for it to retaliate, it is like lightning fast this time around, and part of the vine actually wraps around your wrist for a moment, and you instinctively release what you're holding to pull your hand back. You take 3 points of damage, and you drop what you cut.
At that point. Correct?
Hmm?
I still have the original 6. I just didn't get anything
You
this
still have
time.
the original
Okay.
6, yes. I'm assuming you've put them in something.
Yeah, I have like a pouch.
Okay.
I'm putting them in. Okay, here I go again.
Roll 2d6. Alright, you get 6 inches of vine.
Alright, I have a foot worth. I'm good. I'm gonna start climbing back up.
Okay.
Aren't you gonna
Can
grab?
Gar just pull her up?
I yank her up with all my strength.
Aren't you gonna grab like the leaves?
I
If
mean,
they're on the vine.
I literally just grabbed whatever was within that foot worth of product of the plant. I didn't just grab the vine by
Oh.
itself.
It was whatever was on the vines.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there was flowers, I grabbed flowers with it. Like, I grabbed whatever was a foot worth of this plant.
If you, I don't know. I should be like, make sure you look at the whole plant and make sure you have everything. Like if there's a flower in your pouch and whatnot, because maybe within that foot, it's
Okay, Alright, so he basically wants me to do a perception check. So nature lore again?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, God!
Yeah, no, you think you got it all. It's cool.
I think I got it. That's cool.
Okay, I believe you. Wait, do I believe her?
I
No,
don't know
I
if you
can't.
believe
I
her.
can't.
Oh, you basically have to
believe
do
you.
it. Insight, if you, or empathy, if you believe.
All right, Joe is,
Well,
or Gar
if
is.
you believe it, I have to believe it.
Yeah, I'm still pulling her up.
You're pulling her up. Make a might check. Yeah. Yeah. No.
One,
No,
one
you're
tug.
you're like
Ah!
you step up to the very edge of this chasm and you like hand over hand just pull her up. She's just kind of like sitting back with this rope tied around her waist, like what the fuck.
You're welcome.
I see that my sister's a little. Did you get it all? And then when I saw her hand, I'm like, oh shoot! I grabbed a little bandage, and bandaged her hand a bit.
You do bandage her hand because the target number for that is I think 11.
Oh, and then it's stunt die times 2 plus intelligence.
So 4, so 8 plus 2, right?
2, yeah, so it's 10.
So 10 hit points back. So you think you're back up to max now, aren't you?
I'm at 32 or at 28.
Huh?
I'm confused.
Your total is 32.
Oh, yeah, so, no, I'm at 28. I was
So-
never at 32
So, yeah.
for some reason.
Well, you got your max hit points back then.
Oh. I was like, I never got full health. I don't know why, I just didn't.
Well, you rested several days, so you should have.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. We're good.
Like, did you get everything?
Here, look at the freaking satchel. Here, look.
Ugh, she's annoyed. I just believe her.
No, we have to make sure we get this done. Check to make sure everything's there.
What is it?
So she has 12
A
feet
natural.
or 12 inches of.
You're fine.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's great.
Whatever. Let's get it.
Fantastic.
Let's move on.
That's awesome, guys.
Gar, do you like this, Gar? Do you think it's fine?
Looks good to me.
Yep. Yep. Okay, let's go. Let's take this rope with us. You know, maybe it'll be useful for something else in the future. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh man.
We can always buy rope, I'm just saying.
So who wants? Do you want me to
Alright.
carry the 50-foot
Yeah,
rope?
let's carry it.
Okay, I'll put a 50-foot vine rope.
All right. That's gonna take us over to Ernest and Grimwolf, which I think we will do next week because it's 9 o'clock.
Sounds good to me.
I expected them to try and get more vine, but you know.
Our
Oh my god.
rolls were not all that impressive.
Yeah, they
A
weren't.
foot of vine is not enough.
Oh,
I'll kick
I
you
don't,
back down.
I don't
I
know.
kick you back down. Get more. It's like 300 style. I kick you back down the chasm. Get more.
Oh man. So yeah, we will pick up with Grimwolf and Ernest next week, and I'm gonna stop recording.